Welcome, 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 lads. But let me just. There's something that shouldn't be here, man. The Madrid scarf shouldn't be here, man. I don't know why was it, man. Welcome all to another stream, man. Yous and everybody that will be tuning in, man. Finally, man. Finally, Barca comes back comes back to a win, man. After what was it? Three games, no, 3 games in the league, man. Without a win. I mean, man. Regardless of how was it the match, man. To be fair, yeah, ended quite well. I think the most important thing is to win, man. Is to win. I'm finally back. Perfect timing. Welcome, Ari. Yes, man. I think so. I think you came back in probably the best stream in the best stream you could, man. Because the last ones, the last ones, if I'm completely honest, man. The same as Barca weren't necessarily the best, man. Hey Otavio, happy to see you here. Happy to see you as well, man. Happy to see you too as well, Harry. Well, for you guys, probably wondering why after the game against Las Palmas there wasn't stream there wasn't stream. The reason wasn't because I just was pissed off and didn't want to stream. No, man. This is because I couldn't, unfortunately, man. Basically I had a class that I couldn't miss, basically, and I couldn't, man. Yeah, if I could, I would have done, of course, for sure. How many times we have come here after a loss? That doesn't really matter, but I just couldn't, man. I was ready to train on Saturday, but here we go. Here we are. So better, no? Better that we are here. Nah, man. To be fair, I had the game on the phone a bit, but couldn't watch that much. But the goals from Las Palmas I saw, man. Unfortunately, man. The worst part I saw, man. No. The goals from Las Palmas, man. But I mean, was wait, my camera is just, let me put a little bit here, right? A little bit more of the same, more of the same that we were seeing on the last games, no? Hey, no worries at all, Otavio. Main thing is that they were here now. Thank you, man. Thank you. Happy to hear that. Yeah, me, man. Talking a little bit about the game, man. Offside FC back in full form. I mean, there were some moments that it reminded me. I don't know about you guys, man. Reminded me a bit of the Barca that we were seeing, that like in the first two months and a half of the season, on the Barca that we were enjoying to see, basically. But I think, but in the first half especially, man, Barca was, how is the word, man? It's not, I don't know if it's ineffective, but could be, but like wasteful, man. Wasteful in front of goal, basically, man. I think we ourselves put ourselves in a difficult situation in the game, not because of Mallorca, not necessarily because Mallorca was playing well, but was because we were being wasteful. But the offside, yeah, man, the offside that's why I said it was a classic flick performance, man, because the offside is just what we like to see, man. Just what we like to see. How many was today? I would like to see the stats. Probably there will be here. I mean, let's see. And why there isn't, man? But probably 10 minimum, no, or 6, 7, something like that. No, 11 wasn't. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me in the first half, especially. I mean, but that is what works for Barca, or not? That is what was making Barca have success in the season, man. So it worked today. Their goal was offside, in my opinion. The other player was interfering with play, but a goal is still a goal. I feel pity for them. I mean, what? When Muriqi scores, he's in offside, no. But in the play, I mean, man, I think if wasn't the if well, I mean that I was going to say if it wasn't if it was offside they were going to give, but they get an offside in a level goal that was offside, man. But I have the feeling that wasn't, man. If I'm completely sure if you Marine, man, because that wasn't, sorry, because I don't know if it was Kubarsi that was in the play, man, or I think was he was a little bit ahead, man, in terms of shoulder, man, compared to the to the Mallorca player, man. But after we receive there is the image, man. But yeah, man. Ship front to China. I mean, man, is it coincidence, man? Is it? I'm gonna be asking you guys, man, and I want you guys to answer me, man. It's different. The thing, yeah, man. Is it coincidence, man? That Ferran goes off, man. Ferran goes off. I don't know how much it took, man. But Ferran goes off, and Barca scores 3 goals, and Paul Victor, man, probably touched the ball, man. Less time than Ferran, but played much better, man. Is it a coincidence or not? I mean, it's definitely a coincidence, but definitely not a foreign defender at all. I mean, man, if we're being honest today, in our in the first half, I wasn't thinking he wasn't necessarily doing a bad match, man. But I mean, whenever the guy has the ball, man, you just expect the worst, man. Even the goal he scored was lucky. Yeah, that's basically it, man. Because the ball is going off, man. The ball is going off, man. I mean, but one thing that I was thinking, man. Is it Ferran's fault, man, that he has to play, man? I don't think Ferran simply puts himself in the pitch, man. You know, he's playing because Flick putting himself in the game, you know. But yeah, he's definitely not making himself any favor. That's for sure. Just one thing to say, I can't wait for 19 years Lamine Yamal. What a talent! I mean, man, I think Lamine with 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, man. If nothing, how can I say, nothing unexpected happens, man. I think he will always be the player that he is, man. Because when a player plays in that level, man, with such such consistency, man, and I mean just that incredible, man. It's because the guy really is the guy really is very good, man. That's basically basically it, man. Let me just make something here, man. That I just don't wanna miss something, man. What else, guys? Saying? I wanted just to put Lamine stats, man. The third goal is beautiful. No, I think it was you that said it. No, Usman. The most of the win, and I think we can agree that was because of was because of Lamine, man. I think Lamine and the subs, man. I think Paul Victor and Frankie De Jong today, especially Paul Victor, man. Not only because of the goal, man, but I think he impacted very well the match, man. He impacted very well. Was looking lively, man. Looking for the ball. Looking proactive, man. Very proactive in the in the game, basically, you know. Same is, can we stop whistling Frank De Jong now? He played amazing today. It's only one game, but if he continues to reduce his men's wages and let him continue. I mean, man, if he plays the way that I'm not a Frank De Jong hater. You guys know, but I'm not a hater of any player. But if he continues playing the way that he's doing, I won't mind at all to have him in the team, and definitely not, man. I won't mind at all. But the thing with Frank De Jong, man, is he's not consistent enough, man, or hasn't been, man. hasn't been at Barca, man. There is that he has been, man. But we can talk more about Frankie later because there has been some news, no? There's been some news about Frankie. Don't know if how reliable, no, but that there's been more. The defender was more tired when Paul Victor comes on, but I think that that is exactly the moments to have him on the pitch, because he's a player that can give you the intensity, man, the energy in the final third, so that you can export the spaces. The game against Las Palmas, for example, man, maybe if he had entered a little bit before, man, the game could have been different, man. Because in the game against Las Palmas, he also impacted the game a lot. The third goal is beautiful. Yeah, with the pass for Rafinha is just incredible, man. Outrageous, man. Not as if not as if it was the first time that we have seen. It's probably there's been a look, man. 5 goals and 7 assists, man. That is 12 contributions in 14 matches, which is already more than last season, man. In last season, he played in La Liga only, no, without counting champions and all that, man. And he played 37 matches. So basically, in half of matches, he already has better stats than what he had last season, man. Vamos says David Beckham. That is a curious name, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, very good, man. Very good. Well, overall, very good, man. I think the feelings, no, man, the sensations, especially in the second half, are very good, man. And I, as a Barca fan, man, will as always trying to stay with the positives, man. I think that is what we stay, man. That is what we that is what we lean to, man, basically. E salve, Otávio, acho que o Barça tá criando uma dependência com o Yamal, se já não criou. Bah, PGM, mas quando o Messi tava, não tinha uma dependência também, mano. O City não tem não tem uma dependência do uma dependência do Rodri também, mano. Acho que dependência tu sempre vai ter dos teus melhores jogadores, ou não? I think a dependency, you always have a dependency of your best players or not. I know you guys think but we have said, man, that I think Barca has to find other ways, man, that whenever Lamine is not in the pitch, man, to continue in the same level, man. Em tentar manter o mesmo nível quando ele não tá, mano. Mas afinal das contas, o cara é tão bom, mano. Tão bom que, pô, que é difícil substituir, não? That's insane, really. He's just 17. Well, when the guy is good, he always will be good, no? I think that is a little bit that is a little bit the thing, man. When a player is good, he always will be good, man. Independently, regardless of the age, man. We still haven't won a game when he hasn't started. That's right, man. Let me see, but no, I think so, because against Las Palmas they didn't won. Against Celta didn't won. Against Sociedad didn't start and didn't won. And against, who was it? Osasuna. Let me check. Didn't start and didn't won, man. So yeah. Is there a dependency on Lamine, man? Yes. There is, man, for sure. I probably won't deny that. But there is a dependency on Lamine the same way there is on Levam, and that there is on Rafinha and on Caçador, for example, So I think that is a little not normal, because you have to that is what Barca has to improve, man. What we always say, man. The squad depth, man. Easy Leao is the answer. I mean, yeah, would be, but would be how realistic is it, man? That is the question that we always make, man, with signings, man. How realistic it is, man. Leo would be good, but he's 80, 100 million, not including wages or anything. Yeah, but I saw that he would like to come to Barca, no? He would like so when the player wants to come for a team is more the the negotiations get a little bit accessible, no? More accessible, man. Are we finally back? I mean, I would wait until the next game, Zuriel, man, because it's not as if Mallorca was the greatest challenge, man. If I'm completely honest with you, man, I think Mallorca also defense, yeah, as you said, man. Defensively, they especially in the second half, they did the game that Barca wanted, man. Leaving spaces, man, leaving counters, and that, of course, you have to take you have to explore that. No, you have to take care of that, man, and that is what Barca did, man. But I think, for example, next game against Betis, man, also away, but two away matches, man. I mean, but the easiest game at home we lost it. So I mean, this doesn't really mean that much, man. But yeah, the next game against Betis is a game that I think the post match after this game, you asked me the same question, and I will tell you, man. If Barca is able, man, to maintain the same level, man, that we did today against Betis, then probably I'll say, yeah, probably we are back to the level that we were before. Did we show signs, man, today? Yes, I think we did, man. In most of the games, especially in the second half, man, in terms of the dynamics, in terms of the way the attack was working, man, with Rafinha doing the diagonal runs, man, with Lamine stealing up the shows with his passes, man. When Frankie came up, man, I think we got the rhythm, man, and we're having a lot of interchanges in the final third with Paul Victor as well. So let's see, man. Thoughts on Ferran performance? I mean, we'll do the match ratings as we always do, man. But probably a 4, man, because of the goal. 4 or 5. I mean, was being proactive, man, but technically in terms of shooting, man, in front of goal, very bad, man, very bad. That is the problem, man. The thing with Ferran is that he's a player that always gets involved in the game whenever he's on the pitch. The problem is that doesn't get involved in the right way, man. That is the problem, man. That is the problem. Leo wants to come. That's the point. Yeah, that helps, man. That helps a lot, but you have to negotiate with the club, man. You have to negotiate with the club. That is the thing, man. Front touches were so bad. I mean, I think we can all agree, man. I didn't watch that. I couldn't, as you guys know, I couldn't watch that much the last game, man. But I think that Paul Victor, man, I think. Can we say that Paul Victor has earned the place to be the second striker, man? Before Ferran, man. Whenever Leva cannot play, man. I mean, I think he has given more, man. Let me see the stats. I think the stats are basically the same of Wolf, no? Because Ferran also has scored two goals, if I'm not wrong, man. Yeah, but basically, wait. Basically the same both, no? How do I do that? Here. Yeah, but wait, sorry. Look. Paul Victor, man, 11 goals, 11 matches, 2 goals, 1 assist. Ferran 10 matches, 2 goals, 2 assists. But basically the same, man. Ferran has one more assist, man. but I think, man, I think Paul Victor impacts more the game, no? Or at least today he showed, man, that he moves more, man. Or when he has the ball, man, he connects better with the players that are around him, man. And for example, man, I think was I think that was the goal that Frankie scored, man. The goal that Frankie scored, man. 50% of the goal is Paul Victor, man, because he was the one that made the play in the right hand side. No, I like Ferran. He press well. He knows how to score. A good player as a sub. Yeah, but but when you have a number 9, you want him to in front of goal to be. He want in front of goal to be doing well, man. And I think in front of goal lacked, man, or is lacking. As Zuriel said, the touches, man. Bah, the touches, man. There was one in the first half, man. That was a 1v1, and man, and the one that Rafinha made a spectacular pass, man, and it was and he shoots first time. I don't know, could have scored, couldn't, man, but would have had many more chances to score if he had it done first time, but didn't, and then fluffed it completely, man. Pep has lost it. Why, man? Why? Is City not winning or losing again, or what, man? When he plays in number 9, it's better. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, because I think, man, when Leva is not available, I think he's the one that should be playing, man. But you guys were saying, Leva played last game, but he needed a rest as well. I mean, man, you guys know what I feel about the rest, man. I think the best players, man, they rest when they are on the pitch, man. They rest playing, man. There might be a little bit of a controversial opinion, but I think, man, I understand, man, that you have to maintain everybody 100%, but by doing that, man, you start your better players, man. You get the result in the first 60 minutes, and after that you rotate, But yeah, in the last games, not in the last game or the last 2-3 games, not as if Leva was at his better level, man. But I think Leva in the pitch, man, gives you much more than the other strikers that Barca has, man. That is the thing, man. Yeah, I know that he's 37, man, but he being 37, man, is better than Ferran and Paul Victor with 23 or 24. You get what I mean? No? Him being 37, he's still the top goal, the Pichichi, man, the top goal scorer in the league, man. Look, man. But that is an incredible image to see. Leva and Rafinha top goal scorers and assists. Lamine, man. Wow. What an incredible image to see, man. I don't know about you guys, probably not, no. But most of the fans about Barca wanted Leva and Rafinha out, both of them, man. And people were saying that Mbappe and Vini Jr. were just going to score a hat trick out every game, man. The reason why Otavio didn't have stream last game was because he was so mad he broke his TV and repicture. I mean, man, mad I was, man. If I'm completely honest view, man, mad I was because I was having the game a little bit in the phone during the class that I was, man, and I wasn't happy, of course, man. But no. It wasn't for that. But how many matches, man? Zuriel, man. When Barca lost it, we have came here, man. But I didn't because I really couldn't, man. And that's just it, man. I feel bad about it, man. But probably will be the only stream, man, or the only post match, man, that I wasn't able to do because I also wasn't able to see most of the game, basically. And I probably in the last 4 or 5 years, man, there has been only one match that I have lost it completely, man, for Barca, man. There was I think Barca Alaves last season, man, because it was in the same day as my graduation, man, and of course, on the same day, in the same time. If it was in the same time, probably I would have tried to watch the game. But it was exactly the same time. So, wow, what could I done, man? How many assists Dembele gave when he won last La Liga? Let's see, man. Let's see, man. But probably, I mean, what when that was it, man? In the there wasn't that much, man. In the 22-23 season, no? Let's see, man. Barcelona, I mean, no, was here, no? What, 21, 22, 13 assists, eh? Wow. Oh, well, Dembele with Xavi had his moments, no? Dembele under Xavi had his moments, and I think we can all agree that, man. I think the departure, man, departure from Dembele, man. I think looking now, I think was a blessing, man. I think was a blessing because probably if Dembele had stayed, I think that I've seen, man, on Twitter some weeks ago, man, somebody saying, man, that Dembele leaving and Lamine coming probably was the biggest thing or the best thing that happened for Barca in the last 5 years, man. And I think that is probably correct, man, because would have Lamine had the same protagonism, man, if Dembele had stayed, man? Probably would have played, but would had to share the minutes with Dembele, man. And so I don't know, probably wouldn't be the same, man. But look, man, 5 goals and 7 assists, man, which is what basically what Lamine has, man. But in much fewer matches, man. Lamine has 5 goals and 8 assists, man. Basically the same, man. But in half of the matches, man. Let me see a little bit if there is any interesting thing on Twitter, man. Thoughts on Frankie? I feel like he performed well. We are total control and already won. I 100%, 1,000% agree with that, man. I think that is probably that is the how can I say, man? That is that is completely accurate, man. I think when we can control the game, man, when we need a little bit of pause, man, a little bit of as you said, man, lowering the tempo, he does well, man. When he starts, man, in the game, you don't know how the game will go, man. I think he suffers, man, because on transitions, man, he doesn't do best, man. But when he can control the match, man, I think he does well. Bonanita, amigo, Tao here to give a like. How are you doing, Tao, man? Good to see you, man. What were your feelings about the match, man? I think today better, no, man. Tao, today better than the last ones, no. Even if the first half a little bit shaky, no, and I think we shot ourselves in the foot many times, man. But I think it was better, man. I didn't watch your couldn't I will do it, man. I couldn't watch your videos with Oscar, man, reacting the last match, man. But I would imagine you guys were a little bit frustrated and angry, no, man, as all, man. But I think that today was an improvement, no, man. No, most of the moments I think reminded a bit the Barca that we were seeing in the first half, like in the first 2 months, no. And are you guys seeing my thing, man? Yeah, I'm putting the image for Rafinha, man, because I think it's because I saw it and wanted to put, basically, man. But I think we can all agree that Rafinha, man, what a season the guy's having, man. Humansano and Hernandez worse. The Brugge's the best ref. I mean, man, with the refs, man, it's just what sums up everything, man, is that the pen, man, that wasn't given for Barca, man. Against Las Palmas, man, the one in Cubarsí, man, and the one in Paul Victor, man, and the one that was given for Madrid on Rudiger, man. I mean, that sums up everything, man. man. The the pen on Lamine was clear as water, man. But there was one that there was one before, man. You guys will remember, man. That wasn't that clear of a penalty, man. But I can swear, man, on my mom's life, man. If that was it, man, with a white shirt, man, and with a crown on the with a crown on the shield, man, that would have been given 1,000%, man. And the pen that was given on Lamine, if it was a white shirt, man, would have been a pen and a red card, man. I can assure you, man. And I can assure you, man. And you guys know that I don't really like to go on rest, man. But I mean, it's just because I had it with myself, man. I had it with myself, man, from the game against the thingy, man, against Las Palmas, man. I'm good, brother. How are you, man? Yeah, man. The second half was great. Yeah, we're so, man. I mean, I can imagine that. I can imagine. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I don't know if you guys will do a pod this week or not, man. But probably well, probably not. We'll be able, man. We'll be able to do it, man. I don't know, tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever you guys wanna do it. If you will do it, no? Amazing season from him. No, incredible, man. Let me see a little bit of Rafinha stats, man. No, this is Rafinha, man. I mean, is Rafinha the best player from Barca this season, man? I think he is, no? Or definitely I think definitely the most consistent, no? The most consistent, I think that is for sure, no? But in terms of number, boy, 11 goals, 6 is in terms of number is 16 counting champions, no? 16 goals, 8 assists. That is 16 plus 8 is 20. 22, no? 22 goals and assists, which outrageous, no? Outrageous consider that we are only on the first half of the season, man. And I think in terms of impact in the game, man, how he reinvented himself, man, how he found his best level at Barca, man, in a position that not necessarily, man, was his best, man, or is or not his best, not, but his original position, man. I think it's just incredible, man. And I don't see, man, today, man, at least I don't see a Barca team, man, without Rafinha, man. Honestly, man. Honestly, well, there are a lot of players, man. To be fair, there are a lot of there are a lot of players that I cannot see Barca without, man. Rafinha, Lamine, Pedri, Casado, but basically all, man, all of the starters, man. But Rafinha especially, man, and to be, let me see if I can find something, man, that you guys probably will find interesting, man. But Rafinha, sorry, man, a player that before the season started, man, was a player that most of the fans, well not necessarily the fans, but a lot of people didn't thought had the level to play at Barca, man. And now he's one of the most important players, man. Or definitely, or well, the most important, I don't know, because there are a lot of players that are important, man. But one of the most decisive players, man. How are you feeling when Mallorca scored, man? But sorry that I didn't answer before, man. But I've wanted to was punching my couch, basically, man. Punching the couch, man. Punching the chair that I have, man. Close to my sofa, man. In the living room, basically, man. Probably the most angry that you see myself, man. What the hell is that, man? Where is the image that I was showing, man? Wait a moment, man. Here, man. But yeah, man. No, and I kind of hurt my my hand, man. If I'm completely honest with you, man. Nah, but I get pissed off, man. During the matches, depending how we go, I get, man, because I mean, man, it's just it's the hearts, man. The heart talks, man. That is the thing. I imagine probably some you guys that are true culés, man. It happens the same, man. Sometimes, man, the heart takes control, man, and the heart speaks more than the head. Galen Clay off my screen. Sorry, man. Sorry. I mean, it's just to show how what we had, man. This we did, man. Here in one of the streams of Barca Buzz, man, before the season started, man. For you guys to remember, me and what was his name, man? What man, that the blondie guy, man, from Barca Buzz, man. I don't remember his name, but we did hear, man. Look, man, and we put him, man, Rafinha on crucial and untouchable players, man, because we knew, man, the Rafinha, man, was going to be able to show his best level, man, and whenever he was on the pitch, man, even if sometimes made mistakes, man, in terms of 1v1s or all that, man, but always gave something, man, always gave something on the pitch, man, and now has been showing, man. Now has been showing for sure, man. His true level, man, and for me, he's a player, man. He's almost 28 years old, which I mean, well, I think that the age is a number, man, but he's a player that I think everything goes right. Should be staying at Barca at least, man. At least I know for the next 5-6 years, something like that, man. Rafinha's in physical peak of player. I think that, but together with a lot of players, man. But the flick style, man, in terms of intensity, in terms of rhythm, I think it has benefited him a lot, man. I think has been he's been well, for me, he's the most improved player, man. The most improved player at Barca this season, man. No doubt about it, man. Even if you see, for example, man, his numbers last season, it's not as if were bad numbers. I mean, 6 goals and 9 assists. I think that is good, man. That is definitely good, man. But now you have the feeling that he impacts the game more. You know, you have the feeling that he impacts his level of impact in the game, man, is much bigger than what he was last season, man. And playing in a position that is not his position, man. That is what impresses me the most, man. The fact that he's not that he's not playing his original position, and he's playing he's in his prime, basically, man. And Nico do something for us now. I was seeing, man. I saw, I think, on the one of the Barca Buzz groups, man, that they were saying, man, what are the chances, man? What are the chances for Bilbao, man, to do the job, man? I mean, if I'm completely honest, for you, Zurel, sorry, Usman, no, it's not this game, man. We're here, man. I'm not that confident, man. I mean, Athletic usually against Barca, man, they become Bayern prime, and against Madrid they just absolutely choke, man. Absolutely choke off, man. But let's hope, man. Let's hope that Nico probably, man, because Iñaki Williams against Madrid, you know, and against Barca, yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I was going to say, man. You basically read my thought, man. Iñaki against Barca, man, turns Ronaldo Nazario prime, man, and against Madrid, say a striker, man, a normal striker, man. I don't know, man. Against Madrid, he is, with all due respect, man, Borja Mayoral probably, man, or Paco Alcácer, man, someone like that, man. With all due respect, with all due respect for all the lads, man. It would be surprising if I won't be expecting, man. Braithwaite, hey, but Braithwaite, watch out, Braithwaite is playing at Brazil now, man. At Grêmio, man. That is, well, I don't probably Well, Mateus, of course, we will know, but it was one of the most well known squads at Brazil. Man, look, man, 8 goals, man. 8 goals and 2 assists in 16 matches, man. Which is probably more than he ever did at Barca, man. So watch out. Of course, the Brazilian football is definitely not the same as what we have here, man. But I mean, the guy's been doing well, man. The guy's been doing well. Man. And not that many people expected him to be doing that well, even here in Brazil, because there are players that come here and don't play well, man. For example, Coutinho, man. Coutinho playing at Vasco, the fans want him out tomorrow, man. For you to have an idea, man. But there are players that are doing well. Brayford doing well, man. Depay, man. Depay doing well as well at Corinthians, man. I don't think that they will win, but maybe a draw. I mean, man, a draw will. If they drop points, I'll be happy already, yeah, man. If we can keep the margin, man, the margin of 3 points, because you have to remember that Madrid has a game last, no. That is the thing, man. Madrid and also Atletico have. Madrid will play tomorrow, but Madrid and Atletico both have one game less than Barca, no. Well, Atletico won't be, if they win the game that they have, they would be 2 points, no, behind Barca and Madrid. Madrid would, but they would be. They could if they win the game against Valencia, they could surpass Barca, no? But I mean, I'm not that worried about that, man, because I'm completely sure, man, that sooner rather than later, man, Madrid will draw points as well, and I think the most important thing for us, man, is to do what we did today, man. Recover the level, man. Recover the identity, you know, man, the identity and the football that we were doing, man. And from then on, I think that everything is gonna be okay, man. Madrid surely win. Bilbao is a sad club who wants to see Madrid dominate. I mean, man, you never know, man. You never know. We definitely didn't expect it, man. Madrid to draw against who was, man, that they drew, man, against Mallorca. They drew against, I think it was Las Palmas, no. Madrid lost some points then. Nobody expected it to lose that. I think it was, man, Mallorca for sure, man. In the start of the season, man. Look, man, against Betis, no, it's not here. Look, Las Palmas, Mallorca, and who else? Who else? There is one more, eh? Mallorca, Las Palmas, and they had 3 draws, man. 3 draws in the Clásico loss, man. I mean, doesn't matter, man. But doesn't matter. But they had draw points as well. Atletico, yeah, you're right. Again, yeah. I know. It appeared there, yeah, against Atletico. That did in the derby, you know, the Atletico scored in the. What was it, man? In the 95th minute, something like that. No, that was a crazy game as well. No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The Madrid also is not as if they are the perfect team, you know. That they will be dropping points, man, sooner rather than later. I wouldn't mind taking Brian Zaragoza. I have said it, man. I've said it before. I think he's a very interesting player, man. And on a season loan, man. On a season loan, I wouldn't mind. But the thing is that he's a. Someone said it on one stream that he's already on loan, no? That he's already on loan on Osasuna, no? From Bayern, no? So that's why probably would be difficult, no? But I wouldn't mind as well, man. Actually, he's the type of player that I would that I would be looking on the market on the market on January, because because you Rafael Leao, man, those type of players, man, the big fishes, man, the big fishes won't be available in January, man. But the game of Betis is on Saturday, right? Yeah, man. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. See a little bit of talk a little bit of the game. Yeah, man. Saturday, well, 12:15. That is, I think 4:15. On Europe, man. I don't know where you are, Zuriel, man. But yeah, I think that is 4:15, man. Yeah, another early game, man. Another early game. Then after Betis, what we have, man. After Betis, there is only one more game, no, in on the league. Though, I think that there is the Dortmund game, no. Wow, that's gonna be top. I don't know that. Wow, there is. Oof. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, the next four games are not the easiest one. Betis, man. Then Borussia on the Champions, which is gonna be a absolutely outrageous game. Then Leganes at home, and then Atletico at home as well to close the year, man. I mean, that is a nice set of games to end the year, man. Definitely not the easiest ones, but are nice games, man. Nice games to set off the year on a high, man. On a high. We have to find a change for Ansu. I don't trust in Ansu more. I agree, man. I agree. But Ansu and Ferran, both of them, man. Both of them. But I think I think it's difficult to to get rid of both, man. One I can see, man, because the thing is both of them, man, are on or like medium long term contracts, man. Both of them have contracts until 2027, man. So that's why that's gonna be difficult, man. And I don't really think there are many people that which of the two players there would be more clubs interested, man. I don't really know, man. I don't really know the answer, man. If I'm completely honest with you, Ferran is much more useful than Ansu. I mean, Ferran can score, man. Ferran can score. Ansu not even that. Yeah, because Ferran doesn't that Ferran physically. I think Ferran physically doesn't have the problems that Ansu has, man. But I think mentally and technically, Ferran is not at the level that you need, man, for sure. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think both of them are not what we need, man. Any updates on Camp Nou return? Let's see, man. Let's see. But if I'm not wrong, it should be. Look, man. Here should be. It's on Portuguese, but I can translate for you guys, man. Look, man. Look, man. Barca has a commitment on Champions on 29 January against Atlanta. 3 days after receiving on the same stadium Valencia on La Liga. So it should be January, man. January or February, no? Or so, or something like that, no? Yeah, I don't know if this is right or not, but it should be January, February, man. Here. Look, man. Look here. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Look, man. No, Atalanta, Valencia, Alaves. That was what was planned, no? But that's gonna be on Montjuic, man. And look, man. February 2nd, man. February 2nd against Rayo Vallecano, man. Oh no. 16, man. February 16, man. That is what is expected, at least, man. According to Elena Fort, man, the institutional vice president for Barca, man. And I think one of the right hands from Laporta, man. Also, why fraud mail at the 125th anniversary? I mean, he makes he's part of Barca history, man. One thing or not, man. He's part of the Barca history, man. more in the dark part of the history, man. But his part, man. So that's why. But I mean, it I don't know if doesn't make me angry, man. But it disappoints me, man. That Bartomeu was in the 125 anniversary of Barca and Messi wasn't, man. I mean, it really it really makes me sad. I mean, if Messi couldn't come, he couldn't come. I mean, he he will have his things, man. But it did disappoint, man. I don't think we can play UCL League phase game in Camp Nou. Yeah, because he says here, look, man, the Champions game against Atalanta and the ones against Valencia and Aves on 21st, 27th, 22nd match days on La Liga will be played on the stadium that the team received on the work period, which is Montjuic, man. Yeah, so in the league phase, definitely not, man. After that, let's see, man. Wow, would be top, eh? Would be top, and there is a chance that happens, man, because if the best scenario, of course, man, the Barca man qualifies in the top eight, man. We will skip, man, the round of 16, man, and I don't know exactly the date, man, but probably will be will be will be longer than that, man. So so there will be more time, no, more time to for the Camp Nou to be ready. Definitely not 100% ready, no, not 100% ready, but almost, man, almost. Um, but yeah, man, yeah, that's a little bit the situation, man. Before is there anything else, man, that any topic that you guys want to do, man? But I want to do the I don't know if you do. I think we can do more close to the end of the year, no, man. Give a look a little bit in the contract situations, man, of the Barca players, man, because there are a lot of the that are um, on well, that sooner rather than later we'll have to have their future their future decided, man. But we can do that on another day of I don't know. But let's see the lineup that we can expect on the next game, man. Almo thoughts. I mean, not was not his best game, man. Definitely not, man. In terms of technically speaking, man. But I always want to have Dani Olmo on the pitch, man. For sure, man. For sure, for sure. He's a player that makes Barca better, man. He's a player that makes Barca better and gives you things that that makes Barca play in the level that we were before, man. And I think if he's available, he has to play for sure, man. So I don't know if because for example the last game the the last game he wasn't 100%, no. And I don't know if he is 100% now, eh. Looking on the pitch, how he's playing, I don't know if he's 100% at the moment, man. But even if he isn't, man, if he's at 80, man, 85, he gives you a lot, man. He gives you a lot, and he has to be playing, man. In my opinion, for sure, man. Round of 16 starts for 4 or 5 March. Yeah. So yeah, that should be enough, no, for the Camp Nou to be ready. Was Balde actually choking last game? I mean, man, I wasn't able to see the match, so I don't really remember how Balde was playing, man. But what Balde needs to be doing, man, is to learn how to cross, man. I mean, that is what he needs to be doing, man. He's a fantastic player, man. But if he gets a little bit more consistent, man, on his crosses, man, he would be even better, man. He would be even better, man. Kunde thoughts, man. Today, Uh, Today, meaty man. Meaty man. Meaty. Um, hasn't been the best games for Kunde recently, man. But the whole team, man, the whole team has dropped, man. But Kunde, I think Kunde is still a player, the untouchable player, man. Should get Davies as well, but difficult, no, man. Uh, I think difficult, man. I think Davies probably is going to be going to Madrid, man. Uh, 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 I think we should be getting another left back, man. But Davies is difficult, man. Let me put a. Who else? Menigo. In, Inigo, Balde, no? Eh, that Kunde mistake plummeted his confidence. Yeah, man, the one against Celta. No? Yeah, after that, the, uh, after that he hasn't been doing that well, man. But slowly but surely, I think Kunde is a player that um, when the team gets better, he will be getting better, man. Because when the team was at the best level, he was at his last level as well. I think he's a player that needs you the team to be at the best level. If you get me. Um, who else, man? Pedri. I mean, man, for me, the next game has to be full strength, man. Full strength for sure, man. No, no doubt about it, man. Um, wow, wait, man. No doubt about it, man. Against Betis, even if Betis isn't doing that well, no. Let me see, man. Let, let me see something here, man. If you keep Valle, maybe they can compete for like back next position. Yeah, man. Would be an option for sure, man. But I mean, man, I was thinking this the last days, man. Of course, now it's not isn't gonna be happening, man. But I was thinking, man. I think Barca should have tried to bring what his name, man, Grimaldo, when we had the chance or not. Even if probably people will say, yeah, but Grimaldo, man, he wouldn't like to be a sub and all that, man. Want to be a starter, man. I mean, man, but look how many minutes Gerard Martin has had this season, man. We saw it the other day, man. More than 300 minutes, man. You imagine those minutes, man, that Gerard Martin was playing, man. Imagine if it was Alejandro Grimaldo, man, for example, man. I'm saying Grimaldo because, if I'm not wrong, we had the chance to sign him, no, man, before he went to Leverkusen, man. So what do you imagine, man? Would you imagine a left back, man, of Alejandro Balde, man, and Alejandro Grimaldo, man? Wow, that would be just. And the thing is, man, they are not the same profile of players. That is what excites me the most, man. What would have excited me the most, man. It is not the same profile, man. Balde is more of like a whiff fullback in terms of going until going to the full line, dropping cross and all that, and Grimaldo is more of a creative player. No? Eh, Betis at 10th. Look, Betis is not that well, man. Not doing that well, man. Who you guys think is better, Paul Victor or Gil? I think Paul Victor has shown more. Maybe on the box, Margil, a little bit more of a killer, man. But I think Paul Victor, or the way Barca plays, I think Paul Victor is a better player, man, or has showed more, man. It's not because Paul Victor is at Barca and Margil not, man. It's because I think he's a player that what Barca needs, man, is the profile, the striker that can suits Barca better, man. And I mean, the guy scored. He was the Pichichi on the Primera Ref last season with Barca Athletic, man. I mean, I think he has shown that he's good, man. Still, to get at the level that we need at Barca, man, in the first team, of course, needs a little bit, man. But in terms of level, I think He's good, man, for sure, man. Oscar Gistal will be our next game. I've never heard a lot of people speaking about him, man. Haven't seen that much, man, about this guy, man. But I mean, maybe, man, maybe, um, maybe yes, man, maybe yes. Hopefully, man, hopefully. Let's put it Olmo and then Rafinha. Uh, Rafinha and he, I think if he didn't play today, man, play today. Di- didn't play today. Saturday has to play for sure. No, Leva, no, man. And that's it, man. That's the team, man. Why is Lamine don't want to score, bro? Would have cleared any winger if scored his opportunities. I mean, man. A winger doesn't really don't live only about scoring goals, man. Right. Lamine gives you other things, man. Gives you creativity, gives you 1v1, man. But yeah, man, he's still. I think he, in terms of goal, he can give you more, man. But all of the rest things that he gives you, I think he kind of compensates, man. Only 17 you prove, definitely, man, definitely. Uh, but for goals, you have Leva, man. You have Rafinha, even Dani Olmo, man. E- Even if even Dani Olmo, man. You have other players, man. 1v1 don't win Ballon d'Or. I mean, man. Uh, is what you said, man. The guy's 17, man. I think with for he's showing 17, man. I think it's already a lot, man. Uh, but let me show you. Look, man. Five goals in assists, man. I mean, but I understand what you're saying, of course, man. I understand. I understand, man. I understand. But, is Araujo back for Betis? Let me see. Well, well, we don't have the injuries here, man. I think no, I don't know, man. Yeah, probably, man. Probably in the in the in the bench, man. But yeah, definitely in the next two matches, man, should be showing, because this week he will have trained the whole week with the team, man. So that's why probably could expect, man. Could expect him, man. Um, could expect him to be there, man. In Barca games won without Yamal. We want to be very best. Yeah, was the only exception. No? In the league, no. In the league, every game that he hasn't played with or hasn't started, we didn't won. No. But yeah, that was an exception, I think, man. Um, Rafinha did play well in the right the game. Uh, that with the Nyomo in the middle, and then for me on the left, that that game, the way the team played, the shape was, uh, and also I think Brest wasn't that the most threatening team, let's say, man. Um, wasn't the most threatening team in the world, but yeah, that was the exception, man. I think if Lamine is available, he'll be playing. He'll be playing every game, every minute, man. I mean, I think he is definitely the most differential and the most how you say in English, man, desequilibrante, man, the most embellishing player that you have on the Barca squad, man, for sure. What I'm saying that the team scoring, he needs to participate to good it's good for Morada, for sure, man, for sure. But the at the end of the day, goals is what makes you win in games, but for sure, man. I mean, he'll be getting more, for sure, man. It's also because he was getting back from injury and all that, man. But I mean, man, if he gives everything that he's giving, man, and doesn't score, I wouldn't mind, to be fair, man. I mean, look, man, with last matches, he already has more goal contributions than last season, man. Yeah, the most creative, for sure, man, for sure, for sure. or the most impactful in terms of uh, uh, in terms of the way the Barca plays. The 1v1, you can you can defend him. Nah, for sure. The one that the one that he has, no. Nah, he's probably that, if not the best, top three wingers on the world, and I think that in terms of current form, and top five, top top 10 minimum, but I would say top five, if not top three, uh, top three players on the world, man. Probably, probably top three, I would say, man. At the moment, Salah, Rafinha, and Leva, man. Uh, and and after that, I mean, man, well, really Barca top three, but I mean, I think, see, I don't really watch that much of the other leagues, man. But I don't think it's them that different from that. Top three win for sure, for sure. No, no. With 17, man, to have these numbers, man, to be that impactful, that impactful in the team, man, and when he's not, man, to see how 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 Barca selecting him, how uh, how man, how he's missed, man. How he's missing the team, just say, man. Salah, Rafa, Lamin, best wingers and probably best players for sure, man. Probably best players, man. Best player for sure, man. But yeah, man. I mean, the goals will come, man. The goals will come, Philip, man. I think that is not something to be worried, man. I mean, uh, I would be worried. I get worried when he's not on the pitch, man. That is when I get worried, man. When he's not on the pitch, man. The goal with France was going crazy. Wow, one of the best goals in the Euros, no? If not the best, no? But yeah, man. Well, anything else, man? Anything else? If not, I think we can go to the to the rating. Well, has been some. Well, last game there wasn't any stream, no. But I think the last two games we didn't do ratings, for different, think different circumstances, man. Honestly, would you take Guler in this system? I mean, if I'm completely honest with you, man, no. No, man, no, no. I prefer a thousand times Fermin, man. Of course, Gavi, Pedri, for sure, man. I think they have all of them. The three men have shown, man, week in and week out, more than Guler, that they are better players, man. It's not because they're player Barca, man, but because they are better, man. That they have shown with the national team, especially, man. You know, and for me, for example, man, a player that gives you goals, man, that gives you assists, man, and a player that is just to see, man, who's being more important, man. For me, for Barca, or the Guler with Madrid, man. I think that is that is the question that you have to answer, man. And I'm not saying that the Guler is not a bad player. Definitely not. I think he is good, and well developed. He can do well for sure, man. But I think that the midfielders that Barca have, man, have proved or have been proving out, man, that are better or are in a better stage in their career, for example. At least that, man. I have to go. But I'll leave my MVP, Lamin, for sure. One penalty and one of assist. But I probably would go with Rafinha, man, the 2 goals, no, but yeah, Lamine can be there for sure, man. Yeah, but that Lamine, Rafinha, who else, man? Paul Victor, or Frankie with 1 goal, 1 assist, no, very well as well, no. Um, um, eh, ask Vini to perform for Brazil and then Chad Yamal. Yeah, I know, man. I know. No, no, no. At the moment, that there is no debate, but I mean, everybody has everybody has their own opinions, no, man. What's your thought on João Pedro as future Barca 9? Good player for sure, man. Good player for sure, but don't know if it's what Barca need, man. A backup maybe, but as a starter, as the number 9 for the 5-10 years, I, I think Barca. I think Barca can aspire. I think Barca can aspire for more, man. Of course, everything depends on the financial situation as always, man. But I think Barca can aspire for more, man. I mean, I think so, man. Even a Jonathan David, for example, man. A Jonathan David on a free, I would prefer before before João Pedro falou assim. Ekitiki then, I mean, if I could be honest with you, man, I think Barca should aspire for the top features, man. Top fishes, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Haaland, Gyökeres, those type of players. I know, of course, how realistic it is to sign those players. Don't know, man. But I think that is what Barca should aspire, man. Because with Leva, man, you have probably, if not the best, top two, top three number 9s on the world, man. And for you to replace him, man, you have to go for the best, man. You have to go for the best, man. And that is Haaland, Gyökeres. I mean, Harry Kane is one of them, but Harry Kane is already on an age, and I think difficult. But yeah, Haaland, Gyökeres, who else, man? That there have been more. That there are more for sure, man. Samuel Mordion. Haven't seen that much. Feel sorry for your national team. I mean, man, don't feel, man. Don't feel, man. Brazil. I don't know if Mateus is on the chat or on the chat yet, man. Brazil is where they deserve to be, man. Well, we are where we deserve, well but I shouldn't be saying we, because not as if I am the biggest, or well, don't even consider myself a Brazil national team fan, man, because I always been more of a club guy, and in all of my, I don't know, man, all my life watching football, man, I never had felt that this affection with Brazil, man. Maybe if I had been born, man, I don't know, on the 80s or the 90s, maybe, man. But now, unfortunately, not, man. But Brazil is where they deserve to be, man. Where they deserve to be because of the way that things were were managed, man, around the CBF, no, the Brazilian Federation Conference, no, and in terms of managers, in terms of players, all of that, man. And now, I mean, man, you cannot be waiting, man, 1 year or 1 year and a half, man, for a manager when you don't have the 100% sure that you will have that manager, man. But Brazil was waiting, man, more than a year for Ancelotti, man, and there was never any security, man, that Ancelotti was going to come, man. And now we are where we are, man. Brazil is where it is, man. I like more than Brazil, but Barca over national team as always. No, from me as well, always, man, always. I mean, I have a bit of an affection and a bit of how is the word, cariño, no? Yeah, a bit of a feeling, man, with Spain and Argentina, man. Argentina because of Messi, and Spain because of Barca. But it's not as if I will be crying if they lose. I mean, when Argentina won the World Cup, I was very happy. Let me show you something for you guys, man. For example, man, my front cover, man, of my phone, for example, I don't know if you guys can see, is a is a Messi picture winning winning the World Cup is because I of course I am a big Messi fan and I always liked Argentina as well, but it's not as if I will cry if they lose, for example. What if something that maybe can happen? Well, I, I don't know if I have cried once with a Barca match. I don't think, man. But of course, with Barca, I get my feelings are in there. No? Support USA, but my favorite is Spain. Uh, nice. Leverkusen is beating Bayern right now in the German Cup. Another trophy came of me. I mean, it's no. I think sooner rather than later he will be winning. You know, man. I think it's inevitable. I mean, playing at Bayern, but something he will win, man. I mean, it's I kind of feel, man. I kind of feel for him, man, because such a top player, man. Such a top player, and in terms of titles, I mean, every who knows football knows that he's a very good player, man. But I mean, they will win the league. Are they first at the moment? No. Where are you from? From Brazil, man. Brazil. So Brazil, man. South Brazil, close to I don't know if you guys you know Curitiba, close to not in there, but close to Curitiba and all that, man. Curitiba, Florianopolis, in that region, Ratings time. Let's go, man. Let's go. I mean, I think it's gonna be as a whole gonna be easy ratings, though, man. I think overall, I think there are 3 or 4 players that stood up, but overall, probably I think all will be on around of 6, 7. No, I mean Yaki Peña, man. Today did. I mean had a save, had a very good save, but was offside the play anyway. But other than that, with the feet, I like very much with the feet. I like a lot of the feet, but yeah, I think a 6.5, 7, man. I think 6.5 is good. I think it's didn't do nothing bad, nothing outrageous. I think the goal. Let me remind the goal. The goal he couldn't do anything in there. I think when it was going off, the goal was doing well as well. Improved on passing, definitely, man, definitely. I feel more safe with him terms of passing, you know. Some time ago I would get desperate, but now I think he's doing better, man. Cunha as a number 9. Well, probably say he's better than João Pedro, man. If I'm completely honest with you, but don't think is still the name, man. It has to be, man, between Haaland, Gyökeres, then Jonathan David on a free. I would consider him very much, man. And from then, well, another day if you want, Trashay. Sorry that now we are on the ratings, man. But another day if you want, man, we can discuss more of signings, all that, man, with more time. Koundé at 6, man. I think 6 is good for Koundé. As we were saying, a bit of a drop in terms of level, man. But I think Koundé is still a player that we can. I think he's still a player that we can trust, man, and a player that is a starter, man. A starter and one of the season from Koundé overall, man, is a very good season, man. Very good season. Offensively improved a lot. But yeah, last games a little bit shaky. A little bit shaky in the 1v1s and all of that. But yeah, I still have a lot of feelings from a lot of confidence, man. Well, feelings is kind of strange, but a lot of confidence on the Koundé, man. Kubarsi, man. Well, Kubarsi and Eagle 7.7, 7.5. But for me, both 8, man. Both 8. I think was classic, man. Classic Kubarsi and Eagle, man. In terms of recovery, in terms of you know, man, in terms of recovery, in terms of coming back, man, from the high line, man, less ditch tackles, man. Let me see some stats, man, from both, man. I think maybe Inigo a little bit better, not better, but a little bit more decisive. No, look, 84 accurate passes, 5 out of 12 long balls, 4 out of 6 Aero duels. Thing is, Inigo with the ball gives you a lot as well. Man. Inigo with the ball, Inigo with the ball gives a lot for Barcelona, a lot. Kubarsi as well, eh? Kubarsi, passing is not that bad either, man. But I think definitely, de- definitely, Inigo gives you a little bit more, man. Gives you a level more in terms of that, man. Balde, man. I mean, was very active in the game for sure. Very active, very connecting a lot with Rafinha, man, with the players on the midfield and all that, man. But elect me a little bit on the final third, man. In the final third, I think I think was lacking, man. That's why I probably would give a 7, man. I think 7, maybe even a little bit less, if I'm completely honest, man. Uh, yeah, a 6.7. Let's put it 6.7, man. Because because I think that what was good in the game in terms of what he was doing, in terms of how he was participating in the game, but technically, technically, I think lacked a little bit, man. At least that is that is that is the feeling that I have, man, or that I had with Balde, man. Caçador 7.58. Yeah, let me see some stats, man. Caçador was on one of the best today, yeah? For sure. One of the top performances, man. Yeah, together with Rafinha, Lamine, man, and Pedro probably for me was the best, man. Look, for the 6 duels, 80% accurate passes. I mean, you usually gets a little bit more, but okay. 67 actions with the ball. I mean, yeah, I think 7.5, man. 7.5 wasn't his most outrageous game, but was a game that you can see what you get with. Yeah, that's what you say, man. You see what you get when you have him on the pitch. You know? In the last game, for example, his absence was really missed, man. Really felt, man. It was a really missed really missed absence, and you see when you have him on the team and what he gives you in terms of rhythm, cooling up the game, the transition to defense, midfield, attack, and all that. Almost 6.5, man. Almost a little bit as like Balde, man, or Omo, if I'm being honest with you, man. Was really involved in the game. Was getting very good positions, but technically was lacking, man. Technically was lacking. Was making mistakes in terms of passes, in terms of final third decisions. But as I said before, man, I think Olmo is a player that you will want to have him on the pitch, man. The most as the most that you can, man. The most that you can, you will want to have Olmo on the pitch for sure, man. I have no doubt about that, man. Pedri 8, yeah, Pedri. Let me see some stats from Pedri, but yeah, I would give Pedri top 3. I would say Pedri, man. After Lamine and Rafinha, Pedri for me was the best. I mean, Pedri is more of the usual, more the usual with him, man. I mean, 91% accurate passes, man. Look, one key pass, everything good, man. That Barca does, man, on the games, on the pitch, man, goes for Pedri. I would give a little bit more, 8.3, to because I think Pedri was a little bit more impactful than Kubarsi and Inigo, which is normal because of the position that he plays, man. But yeah, everything good that Barca does, man, on the pitch on the games always goes from always has to do with Pedri, man. Yeah, Rafinha. So far, scores ratings I can't scam. Nah, I don't really understand, man. But I use it because of the stats mostly, man. But I think the stats are quite interesting to see and so that we can have another thing to analyze as well. But the ratings are a complete mess, man. I mean, yeah, I think a nine, man, a nine, man, because of the two goals, because of the way that he played, man. Look all around the final third, man. Could have scored a hat trick, man. That look 40 passes had an assist or no assist not, but could have scored more had the one in the end of the first half, man. That it should have been a goal for sure, man. But overall, Rafinha, man. I mean, probably the best player, man. Best player for Barca this season, man. The most, well, together with Lamine, but I think a little bit more, man, in terms of numbers and all that. The most decisive player in this team, and I mean, just so good to have him on the pitch, man. Basically, that is a bit of the situation, man, with Lamine, man. With Rafinha, sorry. Yeah, Lamine and 8, man. What one assist, no? One assist and what? Probably 2 key passes. I think that there was another goal, man. I think, well, which goal was it? There was one goal that also the I think the goal from Paul Victor, he was involved as well, no? But yeah, no, very good. I think when Lamine, man, when Lamine started when Lamine turned the battery on, basically, man. When Lamine put a gear more in the game, man, was when Barca got better, basically, man. Was when we started the flow came up, man. But Ferran, I think a 4, man, a 4. I give a 4 because of the goal, man. Basically, man. Other than that, I mean, man, the touches, disastrous, man. As I said before, man, at least was proactive in the game and was getting involved, but I think was getting involved badly, man. Barely getting involved, and I think when Paul Victor came, as I said, man. But interesting to say, man, to see, man, how many touches Ferran had and how many touches Paul Victor had, man. Let's see. You can see here, no? 26 actions with the ball and Paul Victor, 9, man. 9 actions with the ball and it impacted the game much more, man. We can all agree, man. I mean, I don't get why people love him so much. I don't want to see him again. I don't know, man. I don't. I mean, I don't know if people love him, man. But I can agree with you if there is a player that, for example, I think the Barca fans go more on Ansu than on Ferran, man. I mean, I think both are more or less on the same level, if I'm completely honest with you, man. But I mean, man, if he's on the team, you have to support him, man. But yeah, hopefully from now onwards, man, if Leva cannot play, man, or one of the forwards cannot play, man, hopefully Paul Victor is the one that plays more. But for Flick, man, I will give. But I think an 8.5, man, for playing Ferran, basically, man. If not, I mean, I think the changes were very good, man. The changes were very good, but playing Ferran, man, I mean, you lose a point just for playing Ferran, man. Just for playing Ferran, you already lose a point, man. Because you see, man, when Paul Victor came on, De Jong as well, the team put a gear more, man. Barca fans tenors are in hell if they read Ferran. I don't know, man. I don't. But a lot of things from Barca fans I don't really understand, man. If I'm completely honest with you guys, if you, man, there are a lot of things, man. A lot of things, man. That I don't understand, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. At least I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see there are at least fans, man, like you guys, man. There are how is the word, objective fans, man. Are fans that think with the head, man, and try to be at least criteria with the things and are not just completely reactionary, man. Bonus points for not putting in Martin, but lose points for Bruno Fernandes. Exactly, man. That is one thing. One thing kind of kind of compensate the other, no? Basically. I think that's gonna be it for today, lads. Don't know that there's anything else that you guys wanna ask, man. But I think that's gonna be it, man. Just kind of starving and wanna eat something, man. And yeah, man. Probably on Saturday probably not on Saturday we are back, man. On the game against Betis, man. Hope it's not gonna be an easy game for sure, man. Probably harder than what it was today, man. But hopefully we can come back with a win again, man. We'll be back for Betis games. Yeah, for sure. Probably the game against Las Palmas probably will be the only one that will not be able to that wouldn't be able to come on. The rest until the end of the season, if of course you cannot predict the future, man. But I think goes right. I should be able to be, man. But now for Saturday for sure. Let's see, lads. Have a good rest of week, you lads, man. Hope you enjoy it, man, and hope you enjoy the stream, of course, man. And see you Saturday, man. Visca Barça and Visca Catalunya, man. See you, man. See you, Visca Barça or Visca, man. Have a good one, man.